Yeah, I'm live. It's a fast. I didn't let anybody know that I'm gonna go live. I'm not even like gonna be on here very long, I don't think. I'm actually kind of frustrated. I'm sitting here trying to enjoy my morning, get a joint going if I could open my grinder. Um, kind of like really pissed off because randomly Ash decided to, I mean, I don't blame her. Call me out on your shit. Not on your shit. Call me out on the shit that I did so many months ago, almost like a year ago. Go ahead. I mean, I whatever floats your boat, but like I did that when we weren't even talking, Ash. Like I wasn't talking with you. You and I no, and it bugs me because it's not like it's in my control. I haven't talked to No Lies very much. The last time I talked to No Lies, I did talk to her this morning. Not really talk to her, but I made a comment on her post on YouTube. But I haven't been talking to No Lies in a long time. We had a falling out because I don't know. I didn't think everything was going to be okay between Benny and everything and blah blah blah, and I know how much she supports Benny, and I didn't want to like hi Ash. I didn't want to like ruin her friendship with Benny or me or anything, but she took it the wrong way and chewed me out and stuff, so I haven't like been on the best terms with No Lies for a while. And so like I don't know. Okay, you know, I want you, Ash, to come up here once I can get this. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on, let me figure out where to comment this. Noob here still. Oh, McKenna, just, um, it's hard because, see, like, I don't really 100% know because, um, so, like, I guess a while ago, I would have to say it was, well, definitely beyond 5 months ago. Um, oh, goodness gracious. And, no, come on. Let's go this way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Go, 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 go. Anyhow, it's about 5 months ago, if not longer than that, roughly around then. I used to talk with No Lies, in Messenger. Okay, yeah. Well, I sent a link for Ash if she wanted to come up. And I think, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't because I just can't remember if I did or not, but I think I sent her, there's the guest.
If I mute out, it's
Ash's
because
picture.
I'm hacking up a lung.
There you go. Yeah, I caught
Freaking
that.
sick. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I hope it's better.
Thanks.
So, what's going on with this live thing? What are you talking about? Like Jimbo's used your thing?
No,
They just
okay.
got saying,
So
go ahead.
Nicolina yesterday put up
Okay.
a video using those same pictures that you used when me and you weren't getting along. You know, like the finger thing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That that you had posted on your channel when we were fighting, and then um the other pictures that were actually there.
Yeah.
She just scribbled on them, to not, to block that part out.
Okay.
But the thing is at first I thought it was Kaz. Because I know that she had admitted to me that she originally put those pictures in there in the Mean Girls.
Okay.
And then I was told that you and No Lies did that, like sent the pictures to Jimbo.
Well, I was trying to say is if I sent No Lies any of your pictures that were from the Mean Girls, it would have been so many months ago. I don't even remember sending her them. I'm not saying I did or didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because No Lies and I fell out a while ago. We really haven't been like talking. Like I said, I said one thing on a post of hers today, but I haven't really been talking to her. And so like that's what confused me is like, but I haven't been doing anything. Like my guess is that they still have ways of getting into, because if I was to go back, because I've archived the Mean Girls chat, and if I was to go back into the Mean Girls chat, I could see all the pictures still. So my guess is that they still had them or something. But if No Lies is sent Jimbo them, then that's concerning for like many different reasons. But I have been staying out of all of it. I haven't been trying to fuck with anybody. I'll put out a couple funny things of Ernie and whatnot and stuff, but
I mean I'm not saying that you did any of this recently. I just mean that like when you and I were really like fighting each other, you terrorized me for months over Raylan's picture. And then I see my pictures on your channel, and then I see that video last night of the same pictures that you used, and I'm just like, what the hell?
So were they like made into her own video with those pictures, or were they like taken from like something I did a long time ago?
They were screenshots of Holly talking to Jimbo. Yeah.
Does Benny know that she talks to Jimbo?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think the screenshots were from a while ago, like when No Lies and I had first got into it.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, it's just the fact that everybody was like so down my throat about Raylan's picture that I have already apologized for, have already taken accountability for, I've already admitted it. It's all, something that I'm not proud of. And Raylan has forgiven me. So the fact that Nicolina had brought Raylan up yet again, and then
she's just trying to stir the pot, then that's just fucked up. Because all it does is pulls us all back down again.
Yeah, and I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to be a jerk to you. I just wanted to come and ask you because on your channel, like in your community posts, that's really the only way that I can talk to you.
I know, and I get that. And I do my top. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on here? So then I was like, do a live, don't do a live, do a live, don't do a live. So I'm like having this internal thing where fuck it, just start this live and find out what's going on here and just chill out. And
like I just want people who were responsible for doing stuff like that to say, yeah, I did it. Like, why? Why not?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, no, it's okay. Like, why not be honest? Okay. Like, you want people to be accountable, but you're not being accountable either. So, that's why Kaz, because Nicolina tried to blame Sweet Katie for it, and Kat, like, the first time, and it was actually Kaz. So Kaz had made a video this morning saying, no, it was me. The very first time. And then I guess like the same pictures and pictures of other people have been dropped in the Mean Girls chat as well.
Oh,
And then those pictures escaped the Mean Girls chat and was like sent to Jimbo, I guess.
Oh, jeez. Well, I do know that one thing I can say for sure is I've never sent Jimbo anything other than just a regular text email, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've never sent him anything picture-wise, so I don't know why No Lies would do that, or whoever did that would send
Well,
one of those things. And this, I mean, I don't why they keep making it go on and on and on when it's like,
yeah.
most of us girls are over that shit. That's why I was like, do
Well,
what? What am I
I
doing?
mean, I think a lot of it, even the screenshots, they were from a while ago. I just didn't know about it. Like, I had no clue that that even happened until until last night. And I
Yeah.
was doing the same thing. I was going back and forth on whether I should go live about it and just rage, but I'm trying I'm trying to hold it together, and yeah, it's not working out the greatest. But
Well, me freaking out too probably does not help any, because that just makes two freaking outs in the pod, and that just doesn't work.
yeah.
I'll go find my post, because I feel like I overreacted now that I talked to you, and I was
Yeah,
trying to
I
get
mean,
rid of
I did too. I just don't have any other way to reach you when I want to talk to you. You know, like when I'm hearing things or whatever, I just want to go to that person and try to come to some sort of understanding instead
Yeah.
of fighting. But as far as No Lies goes, I know that during, like, when her and I had got into it, it was because I'd forgiven the Mean Girls, and I, you know, told her I can still be your friend. Like, I can still, because her and I were talking pretty much every day outside of YouTube. And, I told her I will still be your friend, even though I'm back over there. Like, that doesn't change who I am as a person. And she got pissed about that. And I ended up reading the things that she was threatening me with, as far as, like, one minute she would tell me that I was a great mother and that my kids were lucky to have me. And then the next minute she was telling me she was going to call CPS on me. So,
Oh,
yeah. So I, had went live about that when that happened. It's still on my channel somewhere. And I haven't, spoke of her since.
yeah.
But then I seen that and I was like, wow, really?
Does make you question though, huh? Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You know this. I want to move on. I don't want to have to go back into that year ago bullshit, because
Right.
it's something that I'd rather like learn from and move on. And that was my, what do you call it, I guess that's just my shallowness when it comes to having something done to me. I just retaliate like that, and if
Right.
it's something good, I'm gonna use it at the time. But like I told you, I'd rather I could easily forgive you
Mm-hmm.
over many of the other girls, women, whatever. Because when I look back, it's so minuscule, it's so small
Mm-hmm.
of a thing that happened between us,
Yeah.
and it's
And it
just,
really is. Like, I mean, I know you went pretty hard on me over Raylan's picture, which is understandable. You were friends
well,
with her.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was all the timing. It was the timing, because when was Raylan's picture, and then my really, I do not think I'm. You know how people go through their insecurities, and they don't feel like they're very pretty
Right.
or whatever, and I was making a face, and it was like it got out at the same time, and everything just kind of like, I was easily overwhelmed when I was in
Mm.
the Mean Girls, with the
Yeah.
Mean Girls, and then even after the Mean Girls. And now it's like I'm trying to learn. Like today I got overwhelmed, but then I'm trying to learn. We all make mistakes, but
Yeah.
know that I'm definitely not doing anything. And I'm definitely not trying to ignore anybody. Like you said, it's
Mhm.
hard to get a hold of me
Yeah,
because I'm just here, you know.
right.
I'm just trying to get through to my shorts so I can just get, because I made 2 shorts. I was like so frustrated with myself and everything. I was like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that I accused you right away. I just know what you've done in the past, and like with the whole posting some of the mean girls breastfeeding and stuff like that. I don't really know the whole story there, so I don't want to go too
That's
much.
that was just because I didn't want to take the time of taking every single picture and then individually
Mhm.
picturing everything. So I just screenshotted the whole group thing, like
Yeah.
the whole page, and there was just a mixture of between, I guess, it was Alaska. The only person I seen nursing was Alaska Bush Mom. The rest of the nursing, I thought they were just Google pictures because that's what they did. There was one picture I didn't even put up there. It was one of their own nipples, you know, and I was like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? But it was, the whole point was like to show that when they get to talking about pornography and stuff, they go off all on it, you know, they get all kinds of Google
Right.
images. And
Yeah.
but then what got me was after that, how Nicolina decided, well, I'm gonna use that same nursing picture of Alaska Bush Mom, or whatever, and use it as her intro. You know, some of the mean girls that
Wow.
popped up in her intro, and she used that picture. So yeah. I was like,
Wow.
well, what the fuck?
I'm not shocked. I mean, it
It is
is her.
Nicolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
but yeah,
geez.
I mean, no lies. She was
Mhm.
mad at me because I ended up giving her phone number to Nicolina.
Mm.
So she
It's like
decided to porn revenge.
retaliate.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah.
which is
Yeah. It's
doesn't
horrible.
meet the thing for me. Like, one thing, yeah, it's stupid to do that, and I shouldn't have done it. But then you're gonna go and do something 50 times worse.
I know. One thing you learn is that two wrongs don't make it right,
Yeah.
especially when you get away from the Nicolina and those guys.
Like, the crazy thing about it is when I posted a post last night, and no lies, I haven't seen her and I don't remember the last time. And she had popped up on my post and was like, "Oh, well, I know who did it too." And then I get screenshots of her doing it.
Oh, jeez.
So I tried to text her and be like, "Okay, are you gonna own up to what you've done, or are you just gonna keep hiding?"
Hmm.
Because I really don't want to retaliate, but I will.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not like we don't have it in us.
Right.
We do have it in us. That's why we were mean girls. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I mean, I
just
just I
you
don't
grow
I
up
don't want
out
to
of
go
it.
back to old shit either, you know? Like, I know that it happened a while ago, but the thing is it still happened and I didn't even know that it happened until last night. You know,
I'm sorry. That's bullshit. Should
like,
not
I
have
know that
happened.
it's my own fault for sharing shit like that, and it's something that I shouldn't have done, and I know that, and I knew it when I did it. Um but it was a time in my life where I was lonely, and you know, the stuff with my ex is a lot. And a lot of people don't know what I've gone through with that. Even my closest on here, like Lulu, she had no clue.
Well, that's why they're exes.
Yeah.
You go
I mean, we
through you
do.
go
We
through
live
a
in
lot.
we live in the same place and we're still legally married, but there's a reason for that. It's a reason that I don't want my kids to come from a broken home,
Right.
like I was. So, it's I don't know.
When you grow up in a situation where you want to be better than your parents, you just remind yourself every day that you don't want to be anything like your parents. So whenever
Yeah.
situations come up and you start acting like them, you just nope, we're gonna go my own way. You know what? That's good. That's what you want to do. I mean, I don't want my kids coming from a broken family.
Right.
My parents weren't always the stablest either. So
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and I just, I don't want mine to experience the pain and the manipulation and the trauma that I went through, when it comes to divorce and stuff like that. So, I'm basically sacrificing my own happiness for theirs. And
right.
I don't expect Nicolina or anyone else to understand that
They
because they're
won't.
not, huh?
They won't. They're not
Yeah.
capable of it. I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, yeah. And that's why I haven't been open about it, because I know people just want to judge instead of understanding the entire story.
Oh, it's so easy to judge, though. It's so
Yeah.
easy to judge before, than it is to have to hear the whole story. A lot of people don't. I mean,
Right.
I like hearing stories, but a lot of people, they don't have time for that, or they don't want to hear it. Or they don't have interest because nothing tops their story.
Mhm.
And it's just
Yeah.
everybody has a story, and everybody should have a voice,
Right.
to
Well,
tell
and
their
like,
story.
with Nicolina, she's so proud. She's extremely proud of calling him. And like she knew, I told her in private that he used to be abusive in more ways than one, um, due to, his own habits. Um, and I tried to just have a friend to talk to about that. Talking to her was the biggest mistake. um, but
Oh,
I still did it, and I can't take it back. And she ended up calling him and sending him those pictures. So
mhm.
her intent was to get me hurt, like
Yeah.
physically.
So it's a different kind
And
of power.
yeah, thankfully, he's not the same person that he used to be, and he laughed about it.
Oof. Well, that's
So,
good.
yeah.
Good. Because, man, sometimes even if you're not even in an abusive relationship, if something like that ever happened, who
Hmm.
knows what the other person's capable of? I mean, we're
Right.
only human.
Right. And then I look at it from this standpoint too. If she's done that to me, fully knowing that I could have possibly been hurt, how many others is she putting in that same predicament?
Oh, a lot. A
Yeah.
lot. I mean, and it's not just her. I mean, dude, when somebody, okay, you remember this, it is not Izzy, it's just an account that used Izzy's name once in a while, or they'll change
Hmm.
it, and they used Bird's picture, and then they were calling themselves, I don't remember, they're calling themselves, they brought out Peachy's husband's name.
Hmm.
Okay, and then so that was, I think it was the same account that made a account name that was my boyfriend's name and his business,
Hmm.
and then they put in the bio like, this is Cushy's husband or whatever, man, um and we are abused by Cushy all the time, and she never cleans the house or anything, all this stuff, but we
Wow.
need help, and I'm like,
Mhm.
data for it, right? I have the screenshots of that, and I posted it and stuff, but obviously took the names off, so I didn't redox myself.
All right.
And I instantly called Nicolina out on that because I knew it's a
Mhm.
Nicolina stunt.
Right.
And um Nicolina emailed me because she knows my full name. She knows all that shit. She emailed me and she goes, "That's not me." And I was like, "Okay, well, it's still one of your minions, regardless."
Right.
And for some reason, Alaska Bush Mom says right underneath that post of me posting that, sorry, not sorry. And I was like,
Wow.
was it? So I assume it was her, but then I was like, I told her, I was like, well, why would you do that to me? She goes, it was like 2 days later, she answered, she goes, that wasn't me. That had to have been like a clone of me or something. I went back to that channel and they named it Cushy's Fuba or some
Oh
weird
my God.
name and changed it all over again. So
Wow.
they don't think before they act. They just
Right.
go with something, they just do it, and they're not like thinking about how that's endangering somebody else's life.
Right.
Just because you won't do something doesn't mean there's not somebody out there that won't
That
take that
will.
information
Yeah.
and hurt you. There's
Right.
killers out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yep.
I'm sorry that Nicolina does that, bugs you like that, and I'm
Well, I mean,
sorry that all that
I'm
shit's
kind of
been
like
going on.
used to it, coming from her because it's just how she is. And I don't like ever see her becoming a good person, ever. So, I
So
I used to believe that there was good in her somewhere, but I don't anymore. Just
yeah,
by some of the things that she's continuing to do to people and trying to blame everyone else, and like that's one thing. She always says she takes accountability, but she doesn't. Like she'll admit to something that she's done, but then there's other times where she won't admit it and she'll just blame everybody else.
There's a pattern going on there.
Yeah. I mean, like like I said, the whole video, I reported it, had some other people report it, it's gone now. But
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it'll pop up again somewhere because that's what she does. And that's whatever. But like, as far as No Lies goes, I definitely have a bone to pick with her.
Yeah, because that's not cool. I mean, even if I did send her those months and months and months, like probably, I want to say more than 5 months ago is the last time that I talked to her in Messenger, but it might even been longer than that. I don't know. Lots of things have happened the last like half a year.
Right.
Besides YouTube stuff, like lost my dog and we've gained more
Oh,
animals, and
I'm
things like
sorry.
it's okay. It happens. It's part of life. You learn to accept it and find another one maybe if you can.
Right. I'm
that tries
sorry.
to take place. It's okay. Thank you. But just I don't have a bone to pick with you. And back then we had mutual bones to pick with each other.
Right.
and so it's like if I don't have a bone to pick with anybody, then they're just not even on my radar. They don't even care. Like I worry about them as a person because that's just how I am. But like if you just leave
Yeah.
me alone, I'm gonna leave you alone usually. And
Yeah.
unless if you go after Kim or something, then I kind of just my claws come out a little bit. But
Yeah. Well, that's understandable. She's your friend.
yeah, I'm so glad that everything happened the way it happened in a way, only because we wouldn't be as close of friends because we literally after the fallout with the Mean Girls and everything, we talked
Hmm.
every single day for the whole summer, and it was just great. I've never had a friend like that before, and now it's just
Right.
she's one of my bestest friends in the whole entire world. I don't have to physically ever meet her.
Right.
Would be nice, but
Right.
but no.
Tracy says, "Can I ask how No Lies
Oh,
got
hi.
the pics to Jimbo?" I don't know.
Hi, Connie. Sorry, I was busy jabbing. So like I was telling Ash, is like I don't remember if I did. If I did give No Lies those pictures, then it was probably during a time when I was really heated still. I again haven't talked to her for many months, and so like I just like I don't even have those pictures in my phone. Like I said,
Mhm.
now all that stuff is archived in the Mean Girls chat. The
Yeah.
only things that aren't saved in the Mean Girls chat are videos, because they
Mhm.
did something to or there was an update or something where they encrypted it to where I can't watch videos. But the post, like, all the pictures and stuff are archived in that chat. So other
Okay.
than that, I don't have that shit anymore. I don't don't need to. Like I said,
Yeah.
haven't had a problem with you for a while now. So
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
mean, and
please.
and like I told you when I had given you a wrench, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. Like I want you to be able to come into my chat if you want to and feel comfortable about being there. But I understand that like you and Mama T had a falling out, and I still don't have an issue with you. Um,
Yeah. A lot of the wrench thingies is I was modding for Mama T. So like I as a mod, you don't want to really have people blocked too much, because you gotta kind of monitor what they're saying in chats. And
right,
so like if I was the block, have those people blocked, not just as a mod but on my channel. If I went to your place, it would be all fine and dandy. I would never see them, but then I would never see what they're saying at Mama
right.
T's.
Yeah, I
And so
know.
it's
I
kind of a
believe me.
dilemma there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean because last night in Traders Live, I kept seeing so and so blocked a user that you have blocked.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, what did they say? But I am sorry that if I did, if she like shows you the proof that it was me, and like I said, I don't have them her messenger anymore. So
Mhm.
I looked really quick, and I don't even, it's not archived. I think that when I blocked the person, it like took the whole thing away unless I archive it first, which I
Right.
didn't. So I don't know if I did, then I apologize from my bottom of my heart. I apologize thoroughly, and that was never my intentions. I just would think that if I did that, it would be for shits and giggles, but
Hmm.
I don't honestly do not remember if I sent her those pictures in that video or not. Like
Okay.
I know that I made video out of them for you,
Yeah.
like on my YouTube or whatever.
Hmm.
I still would have to go back through and see if it's on this one or the YouTube that I deleted, and I don't remember. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know someone did. I know that they were dropped in there by Kaz. As far as how they got to No Lies, I thought it was you, um, because you guys were so close at that time. And then the pictures, of course, that you had posted on your channel at that time were the same ones that were mixed in with the others. So, um, I just wanted to talk to you about it before I did anything stupid. Because, like you said earlier, you're trying to calm down a little bit and just talk before, like, going off without thinking first. And that's what I'm trying to do as well. Um,
yeah, and I'm
that's
glad that we
why,
both were able to talk.
yeah, I'm too.
And
So,
I'm sorry again, really deeply, if it was ended up being that she got him for me. Or however this stupid. Besides me, obviously there's 40 other people that have access to that,
right.
because there was like up to 40 mean girls, in the
Hmm.
chat. And that's the only downfall to it all, is even if they find out that I did send her a picture or something, you know, was even from her, like that way.
Right.
I don't know, because it's been so long, and so it's not like it's anything
Right.
that's like since my accident or anything either. So I'm just kind of like go through a lot of real life stuff that really it makes it useful for when you go online, because yes, you can like forget half the things and not have to worry about
Right.
them. So
Yeah, I
because they're
understand that.
traumatizing. So and I can see how that's traumatizing. So I'm sorry. Still,
It's fine.
I'm
I
sorry that
just
I did
want
that in the first place, back when I did make video and stuff, because I wasn't thinking clearly. I was stupid because I don't know, maybe a little bit of jealousy because you did that, but at the same time is just I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
well, I forgive you. I mean, you're a woman enough to talk to me about it like an adult instead of hiding like someone else. So, I'm gonna
I
try
don't
to
want to think
talk to
that.
her, and if she can be open and honest about the things that she's done, then I'll just drop it. I
Yeah.
won't continue to do stupid things. I won't put her business out there because that's what it makes me want to do.
I
But
know. I that's yeah, I get the feeling. I do. I get the feeling. Yes.
yeah,
And then
but
it just makes it a cycle.
yeah, and it's never ending, and it's just the mistake that I made as far as like doxing people, that really was an accident. Like before I knew how to like screen record and like all that, I had no clue what I was doing. I was acting off of impulse
Yeah.
and posted a video without thinking first.
I've done that.
Um
You learn.
yeah,
You learn.
yeah. And like I said then, it was the same thing as far as like the Mean Girls chat and the stuff that I had posted. Um, it was, when we were in the Mean Girls chat, everyone had different names. Like they didn't have their real legal name.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was thinking when I posted the video. And then Mama T ended up calling me in the middle of me screen recording. And it didn't like dawn on me to like edit out her phone number. Uh, so now that I know, like, I learned from those mistakes, I know not to do that anymore.
Or how to excuse me, go back and edit and
Yeah.
or this and that. Yeah, totally. I know there's been times where Mama T's like didn't tell me I had my cam on or something, and then it'd be like, uh, thanks for telling me, Mama T. And then now I noticed that she would go off and tell other people, your cam's on. I
Yeah.
think that, people they learn that's just you can learn from watching other people or learn from experiencing things yourself. So
Right. Yeah, but I'm glad that we got to talk. I'm hoping to talk to her in private
yeah,
um to get some kind of resolution. As far as like I would really like her to admit to it, even though I can see it on the screenshots that it's her. Um
yeah,
or at least know why she did it. Like even though her and I had got into it like big time, I wouldn't have sent pictures of her in that kind of way to anyone. Um
right.
and so I just want to know why, especially to Jimbo. Like, come on now, Jimbo.
Yeah, that's kind of odd, Jimbo.
Yeah,
That's I was like, huh, whoa, like, dude, Jimbo he shouldn't even be on YouTube.
yeah. So yeah,
At least, whatever. I don't know. He's weird. So, but that's messed up. That's screwed up. She should talk to you, and if she doesn't, then it just shows that she doesn't care. She's just like
yeah,
somebody that doesn't really truly care about somebody, and now there's just no excuse just to keep going on. She should apologize to you, and I don't know what she should do because that's not me. I
Right.
apologize, and I said I was sorry in case I did give her the pictures months ago or whatever. But I do not understand why she has to go at you like that now, too.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
what's
like
the
I said,
point? Why does
I,
Nick have to stir the pot?
yeah, I mean, I seriously think that those pictures she had sent a long time ago, like when all this first happened.
And then
Um,
freaking.
but I'm just now seeing it, like from her to Jimbo. Um,
Oh.
and like, and the crazy thing is, during that time, I was actually over at Jimbo's.
Hmm.
So he, like, he had my pictures and was, being fake nice
Oh.
that whole time. I mean, I guess I can't expect much else, but
I mean, yeah,
um,
right?
yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
I just, I'm glad we talked. I got to get off here though because my phone's on
Okay.
7. So
Yeah, mine's
um,
catching up.
yeah.
Okay, dokie. Well, yeah, if you have a way, just yeah, leave me a comment anywhere on my
Okay.
page and I'll see it one way or another.
Okay.
Okay, Ash. Have a good day.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Well, that was nice that she came over. Excuse me. Um, yeah, it was just a big old, like a big ball of what the hell, because I wasn't. So I still am definitely not 100% sure if I sent No Lies pictures from the Mean Girls when I left the Mean Girls out of retaliation. So I left the Mean Girls a year ago, May 30th. So it's almost been a year. And the last time I talked to No Lies had to have been 5 months plus. Um, Probably about 5 months. So I don't remember if I did send her those or not. And it really makes me feel bad if I did, because I should have never done that. And it makes me feel bad because if I didn't, then somebody else had to have, or else they took them from my YouTube, and I don't remember if it's on this YouTube channel I have now or the one I deleted, the old cushy one. So I'm kind of like in a big, oh God. So I had to start up this live. I wanted to know what was going on. And I'm going to go get the phone now because it's ringing. And I will talk to you guys all later. Thank you for showing up. Love y'all. Bye.